Hey everyone, welcome to a 20-minute full body stretch routine. The goal here is going to be to relax, so this is a great thing to do after a very intense workout or after a busy day or whenever you feel like your body just needs a little bit of a break. Make sure that you listen to your body and feel free to make the stretches a little bit more intense or a little bit easier than I'm doing, depending on how you feel. You can take a look below in the class description to see every stretches we're doing, so either you can do the whole thing with me or you can jump around to the stretches that you want to do. And as always, if you like this video, make sure to enjoy other videos that I have in this playlist or the workout videos as well. Let's get going. All right, the first thing that we'll do here, we'll put our right knee on the ground and we're gonna squeeze that glute. And I want you to keep squeezing that glute throughout this whole move. We're gonna slowly push our hips forward and then we're just gonna bring them back. So it's nice and easy. You only go as far as you feel comfortable. We should be feeling a stretch in the hip flexors here. So we inhale and exhale. Good, just a few more. Good, and now we're gonna keep that glute tight and then we're just gonna bring our hips all the way forward. We're gonna stay there for a good little stretch here. Keep that glute engaged. We should not be overly arching from the lower back, okay? We should feel a lot of stretch in the front right here, between the mid-thigh and kind of like right up here above the hip. If you feel like the stretch is getting a little bit too much, you can back away. Or if you feel like it's getting a little bit too easy, feel free to push your hips forward a little bit, keeping the glute tight. We're gonna do a couple more breaths here. Okay, now we're gonna stay on this side. You're gonna put both your hands on the ground and you're gonna push this back leg back a little bit. Your knee can stay on the ground or come up in the air. It's entirely up to you. From here, we're gonna inhale. Our left arm's gonna reach up. We're gonna exhale and our left elbow is gonna reach as far down as we can right here. Inhale, exhale. Good, we're gonna go for one more, and then we're gonna keep that elbow down there. So now we're gonna keep that elbow as low as you can. Now remember, you can put your knee on the ground if it's a little bit intense, and your elbow doesn't have to touch the ground. If you want, you can just put both hands here, hold that stretch from here. Good. So again, if you feel like it's getting a little bit too much, hands can come up. If you feel like it's getting a little bit easier, feel free to put both of your elbows on the ground. And always remember that you need to be able to breathe normally. If you're feeling that you're breathing a little bit shorter or a little bit faster than usual, it might mean that's a little bit too much for you right now. Do just a couple more breaths in here. All right, everyone, now we're gonna do one more move on this leg. We're gonna bring it up here. We're gonna get into a triangle pose. And on this one, if you got tight hamstrings like me, this one's gonna be a doozy. We're gonna try to bring the right leg straight and then back down right here. So it's just, we're straightening out that leg, and then we'll bring it back down. Good, one more, and then we're gonna keep that leg there, okay? So now I want you to try to straighten out that leg, and we're gonna hold it there. Couple more breaths in here. All right, good. You can come back down. Let's do the other side here. So from here, let's put our right leg forward, left knee on the ground, left glute is nice and tight, and now let's go ahead, push your hips forward gently and back. Remember, you're only going as far as you feel comfortable. If you want a little bit more padding under this knee, feel free to put a towel or you can roll your mat over a few times. Just make sure that there's no bad knee because of the pressure of the knee on the ground, okay? Couple more here. And good. And now we're going to keep that left glute tight, and we're just focusing on pushing our hips forward, and we're going to be here for a full minute. Nice long exhale through the nose, and you can do nice long exhale either out of the nose or out of the mouth. Remember to adjust the stretch however it feels best for you, so you can back off or make it a little bit more intense, depending on how you're feeling. Remember to try to keep your back nice and straight, okay? We don't want to be arching into the stretch. That's why we're keeping our glute engaged. You got 10 more seconds here. All right, everyone, let's switch it up here, coming back. Let's get ready for a hip stretch. So remember, my left knee can be on or off the ground. From here, my right hand reaches up, and I exhale down nice and low. Good, give me 2 more here. All right, on this one, remember, we're staying at the bottom here. So remember that back knee can go on the ground and you can just hang on your hands. Or if you want to, you can put both elbows on the ground here. All right, let's do 10 more seconds, and then we'll do our hamstring stretch. All right, good, everyone. Slowly come back up here. Let's get in that triangle pose. And first, we're just going up and down, trying to straighten out that front leg. Now, if you're much more flexible than me, just make sure that you're keeping your back as straight as you can. I cannot demonstrate that right now, but ideally that's where you get to. And let's go ahead here. And we're stretching out the hamstring. And just give me a couple more breaths in here, everyone. Okay, and what I want you to do next, you're slowly gonna come out of it. We're gonna get both our feet together here. We're gonna keep going on the hamstrings a little bit more so you can bend your legs as much as you want here. And then one at a time, you're gonna straighten out one leg right here. So you might feel a stretch all behind that leg, that's great. Then you just bend both legs again. Straighten out the other one right here. Just back and forth. If you need to make this a little bit more intense, you can palm the ground like this, right here. Or if you need to make this a little bit easier, you can put your hands on like a chair or like a couch, just elevate your hands. That'll make it a little bit easier. Good, keep it going here. We're gonna do 2 more on each side. All right, good work everyone. Nice, now we're gonna slowly come down to the ground. We're gonna start working on our upper body a little bit. We're gonna get into a child's pose and we'll start going into our lats. Okay, so we're gonna go back into a child's pose right here. And we're gonna walk our hands towards the left side of our body. From here, we're gonna pull our hips to the right side of the mat. And we should feel a pretty big opening on the right side of our bodies. We're just gonna spend a couple breaths here. Okay, now slowly walk your hands to the other side. So hands are towards the right side of the mat. Hips are towards the left of the mat. You can walk your hands back. Now from here, what we're gonna do, I'll demonstrate on this side, we're gonna put our right knee towards our right elbow, our right elbow towards our right knee, and from here, our left elbow is gonna reach forward, and we're gonna take a big breath of air, and we're gonna just gently pull our hips back on the exhale. So we should feel that all in here. Good, everyone. Let's slowly switch sides. So now our left elbow comes to the left knee. Right elbow goes on the ground in front of us like this. Big inhale, and slowly pull your hips back. Good, one more breath. All right, good work, everyone. Let's pay a quick attention to our shoulders here. So you can sit down however you want. You can even do this standing up. We're gonna do the classic shoulder stretch across your chest here. You're gonna take your left arm and you're gonna bring it across right here. Watch out for my mic here. We should feel that all in here. Good, everyone, let's switch that up. Nice work, everybody. From here, let's transition to this stretch here for our shoulders. So you're gonna have your hands behind you, your fingers pointing away. From here, make sure that you squeeze your shoulder blades just a little bit, not too much. And then from here, you're gonna slowly walk your hips forward until you feel a good stretch right in your shoulders. If you don't wanna walk your hips forward, you can just walk your hands back like this, whatever feels best, okay? There should be no tension in your elbows, no bad pain in your shoulders. You should feel a good stretch here, okay? You could have your hands a little bit wider if that makes it easier. And we'll do one more move for our upper body after this, and then we'll finish with some splits and some twists. Couple more breaths here. Nice work. Slowly come out of it here. Let's get into our scorpion stretch. So remember, for this one, we're gonna be on our stomach. We're gonna put our right hand on the ground right around here, and then I'm gonna use my left arm to push, to roll myself away here, and my left leg is gonna come across my body. When you're in this position, feel free to play around with your right arm. You can have it a little bit higher up like this, or you can have it a little bit lower down right here. Whatever feels best for you, okay? When I'm in this position, once I've found my good stretch, I'm gonna think about pulling my chest away from my armpit. Okay, so I'm trying to bring this part this way. Just a few more breaths in here. All right, you can slowly come back to center here, everyone. Let's do the other side. Other side here. So the left arm is out. We use the right hand to push ourselves over, and our right leg comes across. All right, everybody, you can come on back up here. Nice work. That's it for the upper body. Now let's get into our splits. Get into a comfortable split, meaning you should be able to have your your knees touching the ground. And then from here, it's just nice and easy. As you inhale, you try to lengthen your spine. As you exhale, you're trying to fold forward a little bit, okay? Just a couple more breaths in here. right, slowly bring it back. And we're gonna finish with a nice little twist here. So you're gonna go on your back, you're gonna bring your right knee to your right shoulder, and then you're gonna drag that across to your left side. And if you have another twisting variation that you prefer, just feel free to take that instead, okay? All right, everybody, slowly come back down. And let's do the other side here. So left knee to left shoulder. Drag that across to the right side. All right, everyone, you can slowly come back up. We're gonna call that it. Okay, nice work. Oof, definitely feeling a little bit more limber now. Have an awesome rest of your day, everybody. I'll see you around for another workout. Nice work.